come fluttering in for Neverland. Time can never stop me, no, 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 no. I know you tried to. I come riding in on a pale white horse, selling now high to less fortunate. I do as I do, run in, running out back when you're breaking it down for me.
Alright, y'all, so the Love and Hip Hop Miami Season 1 Reunion Part 2 has finally come, and we just gonna get right on into it. Here we go. Amara La Negra and Young Hollywood. Amara, baby, I love you to life, but it does seem like you are trying to milk the situation a little bit. Because honestly and truly, the whole debacle was behind your hair. When did colorism become a part of this? And I feel like Young Hollywood was just over the bullshit. He realized, like I told y'all in our last conversation, he realized that y'all tried to fucking play me. And they started harping on him and double teaming him, and here come Juju with her shit. And Juju, I love you, but shut up! This ain't got shit to do with you. Be a supportive friend because you are also Afro-Latina. But bitch, shut up. Because he ain't say shit to or about you. Shut up. But when he started to get double teamed, he said, you know what, bitches? I'm out. Me and my padded leather blazer, we are out this bitch and we ain't coming back. Steph LaCour. Steph, girl, I like you a lot. I think you're a sweet girl. I checked out one of your songs and it was cute. But I feel like based on what you bring to the show, we could do without you next season. You didn't really bring nothing. You really didn't have a storyline. You were sort of like the Snoop of the show. You were sort of like, the Shamia of the show. You know, you really wasn't giving much of your own storyline, so you really wasn't contributing much. And if we gonna boycott and get rid of Trina for doing the same thing, bitch, you gotta go too. Veronica Vega. Let me just say this. You ain't black. Okay? You might be a nigga. And you might be other. But you are not black. Your last name is Vega. Okay? So we're confused as to whether or not you white or Hispanic. But black, we sure that you are not. So you need to retract that and pull back, mama. That's why the whole crowd was like, because, mama, who can't tell that you ain't black? Bitch, blonde hair don't make you albino. You ain't black. But I do get what you were saying as in regards to Amara La Negra. You was just trying to finesse the situation to get your friend an apology. And yes, she was taking it out of control. And yes, she was taking it too far. Like, girl, simmer down. Perfect segue to JoJo. JoJo, I understand your heart was in the right place. But bitch, that ain't your friend, and bitch, that wasn't your business. She didn't come to you with her issue, and you was just listening in on somebody talk about and reflect upon it. So bitch, it was not your place here or there to say anything. At the very most, I would have said, Amara, you need to talk to your friends because they was talking about some shit that I personally wouldn't have respected. They still could have got mad at you for running back and saying something, but at least you kept your hands clean and you just told her, hey, it's something I think you should pay attention to. But for you to run back and regurgitate everything that you heard, bitch, you a messy ass queen. And your mama and daddy. Daddy was pressed like a motherfucking sourdough jack, bitch. He was mad. Anybody who got a motherfucking business know that the first year is gonna be tricky. The first year is gonna be rocky. The first year is gonna give you ups and downs, ebbs and flows, bitch. What the fuck you mean after 3 months if it ain't working then the business ain't profitable? Who the fuck told you that? And who gave you that stupid ass logic? And the whole situation with mama, I'm thinking he just realizing that mama is just trying to get over on him. That man said, I gave you over $2 million for a place to stay. Why the fuck you still pressing me? He sent her to the States to watch over and establish his family here in the States. Mama got to the States, saw all these top models and was like, bitch, I want the boobs, I want the nose, I want the face, I want the hair, I want the body. He said, bitch, that's not what I sent you down there for. And since you ain't the bitch that I fell in love with, because I don't even recognize who the fuck you are, I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna mess with some real bitches. Not to say he's justified. Prince, Liz, and Gabby. Oh, that was a little rock I had with it. I said Prince, Liz, and Gabby. Prince, Liz, and Gabby. Now, Poor Liz. Oh my God, you could tell this girl is really in love with Prince, and she was really hurt and affected by what he said, what he did, and his lack of remorse. Yeah, he went backstage to go comfort her, but when they asked him to say something, it is what it, no, apologize. Don't try to justify why we wasn't in a relationship. Despite where y'all was at, Mama is pressed, and if you care about her and her feelings, then you need to apologize and try to make things right. And I don't think that you have, and I don't think that you care. It's your prerogative, but I'm just stating my facts. Gabby, you are not only an opportunist, bitch, you are a liar. It was a mistake. It was... No, bitch, you didn't mistakenly trot your ass over there and sit on his lap. How the fuck was it a mistake and you was in your right mind, had 6 cameras in your face, and knew that the shit was gonna be aired and it was gonna be regurgitated and you was gonna be able to see it again? But y'all thought y'all was slick. And speaking of slick, Prince, you are a modern day baby boy in this situation. I fucks with you now, but in this situation, you was a baby boy. You was giving all types of Tyrese tease. I care about your fit. Boy, shut up. You want to say all this because you didn't think your shit was going to be aired. You didn't think your dirty laundry was going to be spread all across the goddamn stage and the screen. But when Nina kind of hinted that, bitch, we know something, you was like, oh shit. And did y'all hear his comment? They finna try to little scrappy my ass. No, bitch, you little scrappy your ass. Trick, Trina, and Joy. I love Trick Daddy in this reunion because not only was he supportive of other people, he was real and he was entertaining. He gave you what you needed to get. He still loved Joy. He don't want her with no other man, okay? He was pressed about pleasure. And I'm sure we all want to know whether or not the nigga that Joy is fucking was a part of the cast or not. We all think it's pleasure, but you swear up and down and round about, and he is too, that y'all ain't doing nothing. So, what's what? And Trina, oh baby girl, I love you to death. I'm not gonna say you a hoe, but I'm going to point out the fact that you did not deny the fact that you were a hoe. When you got on Trick, it was basically coming from a place of you calling us a hoe, but you slinging your dick around town too, so you a hoe too. Not you're a hoe, so don't call me one because you know I'm not. That's the type of shit I'm on. Bitch, you ain't finna call me no hoe, you ain't finna say I'm disloyal, and you ain't finna come for my character. If it ain't true, bitch, I'm defending it. Shay, baby girl, go back to Atlanta because what you did was you started shit with 3 people in their hometown. Like they don't have the whole city behind their back. Bitch, I don't think there is anywhere you can go in the city of Miami right now where people won't be ready to whoop your motherfucking ass should any one of those 3 people give them the go-ahead. You get what I'm saying? You were triple team and you had nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. And I know I said what I said about Joy, but the way she was coming at you in this reunion made me feel like mama got that work. And she can get with your ass, but you just pulled her off guard and you pulled her hair so she couldn't really see or get to you. But it seemed like mama gonna give you what you need if you keep asking for it and looking for it and poking at her. Okay? And she was not feeling your apology. And speaking of apology, Blue, you get the motherfucking cast me out because you saw the bigger picture. Why you didn't see it with yourself is beyond me, but you saw it with Shay and you was like, listen, bitch, these 3 motherfuckers is from Miami. You in Miami. So you're not gonna come to their city and try to overtake them, bitch, because it ain't gonna happen. Go ahead and apologize and try to clear your motherfucking name and be in good graces with these motherfuckers. And last but not least, Gunplay. I don't got much to say about this, but Gunplay, go ahead and marry Kiara. The way you was gushing and just beaming over her, you love the woman and you can admit that you love the woman. You did all this shit. You didn't rinse to rehab. You got your teeth cleaned. You got a B12 shot. You done cleaned up your life. You are acting like a husband and she's acting like a motherfucking wife. Get married already. And it would have been so great and so special if you would have proposed to her, but Scrappy didn't already did that. So I guess she was like, bitch, I ain't trying to see nobody else shining and it ain't gonna be original, so let me not do it. I know I say last but not least, but I gotta get into Amara.
Does that make me insecure? Me amor.
Yes! I wanted her to perform What's Up Bam Bam, honey. But she was giving what she was giving with Insecure. And I love that yellow against her skin complexion. Oh, it was just everything. Amara, you gave me what I needed, girl. I'm gonna go download that song from YouTube as soon as I'm done with this. And Yeah, that's all I got, y'all. I gotta get in here and watch Love and Hip Hop Atlanta because I did not catch that last night. But you already know what it is. Same place, same time.